Welcome to Prime Restoration with Jordan Brush. Serving Tyler and communities across East Texas, Jordan and his team at Prime Cleaning and Restoration are known for doing the job right the first time. On this show, Jordan shares real-world insight from the field, helping homeowners and business owners understand what's actually happening when damage occurs and what to do about it. From water remediation and air duct cleaning to large-scale commercial work, this podcast is built around one thing, giving you clear, honest information you can trust. If you want to protect your property, avoid costly mistakes, and hear how these situations are handled the right way, you're in the right place. Here's your host, Jordan Brush.
Today I want to talk about something that doesn't get discussed enough when people think about service companies. Why do people remember how a company made them feel long after they forget the details of the actual job? I'll be honest with you. Most people don't remember every detail of a service call. They may not remember every piece of equipment used or every step of the process, but they absolutely remember how they were treated. At the end of the day, people want to know they matter. They want to know somebody is listening to them and not just trying to get through the next appointment on the schedule. I learned that lesson in a way that really stuck with me. A few years ago, I got on the phone with a customer, and what should have been a quick conversation turned into about a 2-hour phone call. The interesting thing was that the conversation wasn't really about cleaning services. It wasn't about pricing or scheduling or anything related to the work we were doing. What I realized pretty quickly was that this person simply needed someone to listen. They had things going on in life, and for whatever reason, they needed somebody willing to slow down and have a conversation. Now, some people would probably look at that and say it was a waste of time. From a business perspective, they might say there were other things that could have been done during those 2 hours. I don't see it that way. I think one of the most important things we can do as human beings is make people feel heard. People are carrying things you know nothing about. They may be dealing with family problems, health issues, financial stress, or challenges that nobody else sees. When they call a service company, they may have a problem they're trying to solve, but sometimes they also need reassurance. They need to know somebody cares enough to pay attention and treat them with respect. I think that's especially true around times like Father's Day and graduation season. Families are gathering, people are reflecting on where they've been and where they're headed, and relationships tend to matter a little more during those moments. Most of us can look back and remember people who took the time to encourage us. We remember the coach who listened, the teacher who believed in us, or the parent who made us feel valued. The same principle applies in business. People may call because they need help with a problem, but what often stays with them is whether they felt respected throughout the process. That doesn't mean you have to spend 2 hours on every phone call. It simply means you should be present when you're talking to someone and treat them like a person instead of a transaction. I think that's where a lot of businesses miss the mark. They focus so much on speed and efficiency that they forget the human side of what they're doing. Don't get me wrong, doing quality work matters. If you're in a service business, you need to show up, do what you promised, and stand behind your work. But people expect competence. What they don't always expect is kindness, patience, honesty, and genuine concern. When you combine good work with good character, that's when trust starts to form. That's when people remember your name and feel comfortable recommending you to friends and family. At the end of the day, your reputation isn't built only on the work itself. It's built on every interaction people have with you before, during, and after the job is done. That's something I try to keep in mind every day. Whether we're helping somebody with a cleaning project, dealing with a restoration issue, or simply answering questions, the goal is to take care of people first. My belief is pretty simple. If you genuinely care about people and consistently do the right thing, the business side usually takes care of itself. People may forget the details of what you said. They may even forget some of the details of what you did, but they'll remember how you made them feel. Thank you for spending some time with me today on Prime Restoration of Texas. If you need help with air duct cleaning, water remediation, or professional cleaning services anywhere in East Texas, we're here to help.
You've been listening to Prime Restoration with Jordan Brush. Based in Tyler and serving East Texas, Prime Cleaning and Restoration specializes in water remediation, air duct cleaning, and full-service cleaning for homes, businesses, and large facilities. Jordan and his team are committed to handling every job with integrity, precision, and a responsibility to the people they serve. If you're dealing with property damage or have questions about your situation, it's always better to address it early and get the right information. To learn more or get in touch, call 903-481-8141 or visit primerestorationtexas.com. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.